Today we're going to be solving, or let's say writing an equation based on 3 points. We're going to use these 3 points, 1, 0, 2, 3, and negative 1, 0, to come up with a system. And then we're going to solve the system using technology, the matrix calculator. And then we'll come up with the values that we need to write our equation, so our quadratic equation. So this is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So what you need to do, we need to find a, b, and c, so we're going to use these 3 points. So we have a, and we're going to substitute for x, we're going to substitute 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c, and we know that y is equal to 0. The next one we have a times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c equals 3. And then the last equation, we're going to use the last point. So each point is going to create an equation. I guess that's what you can say. A times negative 1 squared plus b times negative 1 plus c equals 0. So what are our equations? We have 1a, because 1 squared is a, 1, plus 1b plus c, actually 1c, equals 0. We have 4a plus 2b plus 1c is equal to 3. And then the last one is 1a, since negative 1 times negative 1 is 1a, minus 1b plus 1c is equal to 0. So now what you want to do is you want to create a matrix. So I'll go ahead and use a different color so we can denote it as a matrix, matrix A. So we're using the coefficients 1, 1, 1, and then 0. Then we have 4, 2, 1, and then 3. 1, negative 1, 1, 0. So there's your matrix. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do REF to come up with a solution. So here's our new matrix, and it's 3 by 4. So we're going to go ahead and type in the coefficients 1, 1, 1, 0. The next one is 4, 2, 1, 3. And the next one is 1, negative 1, 1, 0. Press enter. And then we're going to type in REF. And then we have A. And so there is the solution. So it's going to be 1, 0, 0. So A is equal to 1. 0, 1, 0. So B is equal to 0. And then C is 0, 0, 1 is negative 1. So we know that A is equal to 1. We know that B is equal to 0. And we know that C is equal to negative 1. So our equation is going to be y equals x squared minus 1. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and graph this. So you have 1, 0. You have 1, 0. 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Negative 1, 0. 0, negative 1. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my calculator here. We have y equals x squared minus 1 so we have negative 3 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Negative 3, 8. And then we have negative 2, 1, 2, 3. And then we have 3, 3, and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we connect the points. And there's our parabola. We're going to do number 2 the same way. We're going to go ahead and use the standard form of the equation, which is written as y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, to come up with the system, and we're going to use each point to come up with an equation. So we have y equals, well, let's go back, let's not use y. We're going to use each point to come up with an equation. So we have a parentheses 3 squared plus b times 3 plus c is equal to 2. Remember, the x coordinate is going to be 3. The y coordinate is 2, and that's what we're doing. We're just substituting. The next point, we know the x is 2. So we have a, and then we have 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c equals, the y value is going to be 5. And then our last equation, we have a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c is equal to 4. So now we're going to go ahead and clean it up. So we have 3 squared, which is 9. So it's 9a plus 3b plus 1c equals 2. So there's our first equation. 2 squared is 4a plus 2b plus 1c is equal to 5. And then our last equation is 1a plus 1b plus 1c is equal to 4. So there are the 3 equations, the system, and we've got to find a, b, and c, so we can go ahead and put it back into our standard form equation. So we're going to go ahead and make up a matrix. We have 9, 3, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 5, 1, 1, 1, 4. So there is our matrix. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, and we're going to go ahead and make a new matrix, and we're going to clear everything. New matrix, and it's going to be 3 by 4. So we have 9, 3, 1, 2. We have 4, 2, 1, 5. And then we have 1, 1, 1, 4. And then we're going to go ahead and press enter. Our next step is to do the row reduce echelon form of A. We call it we name it RREF. So you go down here, click on, or you can type RREF. You might have to do it lowercase, RREF. And so our solution is going to be 1, 0, 0, negative 2. So A is negative 2, 0, 1, 0. So B is 7, 0, 0, 1. So C is negative 1. So I'm going to go ahead. I know that A is equal to negative 2. I know that B is equal to 7. And I know that C is equal to negative 1. So I'm going to go ahead and substitute that into my equation. Y equals negative 2 x squared plus 7x minus 1. So let's go ahead and let's take out our calculator. So we have y, we go y equals, clear this. So we have negative 2x squared plus 7x minus 1. Look at your table. And we're going to start with negative 1. So we have negative 1. It's going to be negative 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, negative 10. The next one is 0, negative 1. The next one is 1, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4. The next one is 2, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one is 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. 4, negative 5. And then 5, we can't graph that. So we're going to go to graph. And there's our parabola. And what you're going to do is, once again, we're still writing an equation in standard form. And once again, we need to find A, B, and C. We're going to use each point to come up with an equation. And we're going to use a standard form. We're going to use this equation here, standard form of a quadratic, to come up with a system. So we have A, 1 squared, plus B times 1, plus C equals 3. And then we have A times 0 squared plus B times 0 plus C equals 3. And then the last one, we have A times 2 squared plus B times 2 plus C equals 5. So we're going to come up with the equations. So we have 1A plus 1B plus 1C equals 3. The next equation is 0A plus B times 0. So it's 0B plus 1C equals 3. And then the last one is going to be 4A plus 2B plus 1C is equal to 5. So we come up with the equation by finding the matrix and then using technology. We have 1, 1, 1, 3, 0, 0, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 5. And then we're going to go ahead and do our REF of A. And we're going to use a matrix to go ahead and type in a new matrix. It's 3 rows by 4 columns. So we have 1, 1, 3, one more 1 and 3, 0, 0, 1, 3, and then the last one is 4, 2, 1, 5. Press enter. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to write RREF of A. And so we get this as a solution. We have 1, 0, 0. So we're saying that A is going to be 1. We're saying that B is going to be negative 1. And we're saying that C is going to be 3. So let me rewrite the quadratic equation using these answers. So this is A, B, and C. So we have y equals x squared minus minus x plus 3. So I'm going to go ahead and use my graphing calculator. And we have y equals, clear this, x squared minus x plus 3. Go ahead and go to your table. Probably want to start with negative 2, 9. Negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Negative 2, 9. Negative 1, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's negative 1, 5. 0, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 5, 3, 9. Connect the points. It doesn't, that isn't, we don't have the vertex here, but we know, we can kind of estimate what the vertex is. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the next example, or the next homework problem. And we're going to, once again, we're going to come up with our equations. So we have our standard form of equation. And we're going to use, we have a, and then we have 3 squared plus b times 3 plus c. So x is 3, y is 1. The next one is a times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c. That gives you 2. And then the last one we have a times 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c equals 3. So what is the system? The system is 9a plus 3b plus 1c is equal to 1. 4a plus 2b plus 1c equals 2. And then we have 0a plus 0b plus c equals 3. Our matrix is 9, 3, 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2, and then 0, 0, of course that's 1, 3, 0. You're going to do RREF of A, and we'll come up with our solution. So we're going to clear this. So new matrix, 3 by 4. So we have 9, 3, 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2, 0, 0, 1, 3. Enter RREF, and we're going to save A. And then you see this, yeah, we're going to convert to a fraction. So we have 1, 0, 0, negative 1 over 6, 0, 1, 0, negative 1 over 6, 0, 0, 1 gives you 3. So our matrix gave us the answers negative 1 over 6, negative 1 over 6, and 3. So we're going to say y equals negative 1 over 6 x squared minus 1 over 6 x plus 3. We already have some points, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 0, 3. And I'm going to go ahead and use a graphing calculator to finish the picture. And so let's go ahead and type it in. We have negative 1x squared divided by 6 minus 1x divided by 6 plus 3. Look at our table. Let's look at 1 is 2.666. So 1 is 2.6, so it's right there. Let's look at the negative side. Negative 1 is 3. Negative 2 is 2.66, okay. And then we have negative 3, 2. Negative 3, 2. Negative 4, 1. Okay. Negative 5, negative 6, negative 2. So I'm going to go ahead and sketch it. And that was your homework.